Greetings. Happy Tuesday. I'm the Moon Mama. How y'all doing? Let me say, I am so grateful to be back. I think I mentioned to you all that I was going on a medicine journey, and I was there from Friday, and um I got back the day before yesterday, but I needed yesterday to recover. And it was the most profound experience. If you ever have the opportunity to go on a medicine plant journey, it really helps shift perspective and trauma in the body. And that is so necessary because the trauma that we experience in our lives gets trapped in our bodies, in our tissues, in our muscles, and so it makes it so that we continue to play those belief systems over. You know how you can experience something that's really challenging, but that experience is over with, but the body holds the memory of it, so the body keeps reliving it. And plant medicine has a way of helping the body release what the mind cannot do. Like the body and the mind are very different things, and we need to give the body what it needs in order to heal as well. And that's what plant medicine has done for me. I've done it for many, many years. This was the first time I had this particular experience with this medicine, but I've done plant medicine for many years, and it has really supported me. As you guys have heard me talk about the trauma of my parents and the violence and all that sort of stuff, the plant medicine, I use lots of modalities, chanting, meditation. I've done all sorts of work to heal, but the plant medicine is the work that has really helped propel me forward. So today is a Mars day, and Mars is at the 21st degree of Aries. Mars is the planet that governs our ability to embody ourselves, to move through this world. It's our body moving, right? And moving and walking and interacting and being here on planet Earth. And Mars in Aries is about the self. It's about being true to yourself. It's about being who you are. It's like living inside of the vessel that you are. And the 21st degree is about harmony, right? So we have this opportunity today while Mars is in Aries, and that's about our identity and who we are, being able to harmonize ourselves. Maybe there are experiences you've had that have informed you to cut off from yourself. One of the things I saw in my weekend was just the experience of abandonment that I had from my mother, right? Like it's such an interesting thing. When I was a very little girl, my mother, I've shared with you guys, my mother was a prostitute, my father was a pimp, but my mother didn't see me. Like she didn't see me. And maybe a lot of us have had that experience where our parents don't really get who we are. We feel it on the inside as children. You're 2, you're 3, you feel all this energy, all this thing that you are, but it's inside, and if no one can give you language for it, then you start to ignore it. I know that's what I did. So when I was very little, I always felt a lot of magic, a lot of power, a lot of like mystical things. And I was looking to the adults to have them explain it to me, but they weren't in my body. They didn't know what I could feel. And so because they didn't explain it to me, I began to ignore it, and I began to ignore the feelings in my body, in my being, this Mars and Aries energy. I began to ignore and suppress what it was that was within me because my family couldn't give me language for it. They did their best. They gave me Jesus. They gave me education. They gave me, this is what a lady does. They gave me Christianity, that kind of stuff. And that they gave me that in response to how to be with myself. And so I felt very confused. I felt very abandoned. I felt very angry. I felt very neglected. And this weekend, I was able to really go back into those old feelings because those feelings live in our bodies. Those things that we experience as children, they are still with us. That thing your best friend said to you, or your mother didn't say, or your father did, that stuff is still lodged in your body. So I had the opportunity to go back and feel the anger and feel the neglect and feel the abandonment and feel the pain. And in the feeling of it, it opened up something. It opened up something that is now allowing me to be truer to myself, to be truer to myself in a way that I didn't have access to when I was very young. The moon today is in Capricorn, and the moon is in Capricorn at the 8th degree of Capricorn, and the 8th degree is the energy of goodness. And the energy of goodness is that we're getting to, so whatever it is you're feeling, so we're in the body today with Mars, right? But whatever it is you're feeling, name it good. Don't run from your feelings. Don't run from the stuff that doesn't feel good. Many of us as Westerners, we are oftentimes very cut off from our feelings. We don't give ourselves the opportunity to be with the spectrum of what it is, because we have preferences, right? Preferences for what is good and what is bad. But when we can get past our preferences, really, and recognize that everything serves, everything comes to serves, and we can get past those preferences, then we can begin to neutralize energies and we make them into power. So if you're experiencing something like anxiety, feel it. Just feel it. Oh, this anxiety, what does it feel like? Where is it in my body? Meet it where it is and embrace it so that it will then sort of dissolve into and integrate into you. If you're feeling pain, don't resist the pain. I know I'm an expert at resisting pain. I can't stand pain. I know that's probably for most of us, but I really cannot. And I will lock up and all of that. And it is such an opportunity to soften into these painful, hot spaces. Soften, breathe, and allow those energies to move through. Because when we do that, when we don't resist it, we integrate it in and it leaves. It all comes to pass. Nothing comes to stay. So when we're allowing and open to whatever it is, it comes to pass and it doesn't come to stay. And it's very significant that we allow it to move through our body. The moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is the energy of structures. And so we are building new structures now because our old structures are coming down. We no longer have the old paradigm as we are in this eclipse window, and we just had a solar eclipse yesterday. We have another lunar eclipse coming up at the full moon in Cancer. This eclipse energy is really rebooting us, giving us the new energy we need in order to move forward and to let go of the old paradigm. You can see the old paradigm is crashing. The solstice that is coming and the eclipses are moving us out of the old and into the new, out of the age of Pisces and into the era of the age of Aquarius, into the beginnings of the age of Aquarius. And so the work here is to begin to create new structures, Capricorn, the moon in Capricorn, structures, new emotional structures inside of yourself that allow you to feel so that you can build the outer reality that is in alignment with as above, so below. As above, so below. So take this opportunity today to be with this Mars energy, which is at the 21st degree of Aries, of harmony, harmonizing, harmonizing the ebb and the flow, harmonizing the light and the dark, harmonizing the hard and the soft, harmonizing the feminine and the masculine. So as a practical means of being able to move through the world, allowing yourself to feel, and in the feeling in your body, you will harmonize it. In the feeling of what's in your body, you will harmonize it. And that will create a new structure for you to move forward in your life with this moon in Capricorn. Okay, everyone, peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all who've signed up for natal chart readings and new moon readings and full moon readings. I am so grateful to be of service to you in the ways that you allow me to do so. And I hope that this is a blessing to you today. Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.